Hey, good people. How you doing? It's Coach Marie here. Top of the week to you. It is always my pleasure. Um, I wanted to talk to you a little bit more about identity. Okay, I'm going to be starting a podcast series that I feel like is going to be very powerful, inspirational, motivational. It is also going to also be rough around the edges. It's probably going to trigger some people, but if we're not disturbing the peace for the glory of God, then what are we doing? Right? So this podcast is going to be called Standing Still. Standing Still. And this podcast is going to be literally for African descent minority groups, not only here in the United States, but globally. Okay? Um, and again, it's called Standing Still. Standing Still. It is going to consist of one, two, three, four, five, six, seven episodes. And in each of these episodes, I am going to break down one of the reasons why the African communities globally are in pain, hurting, and ultimately standing still, right? So if you really want to go deep real quick, we need to be able to reflect on the fact that in the past 2023 years, Africans and African descendants have been enslaved, have been colonized, have been displaced, you know, oppressed, disrespected. And we can go back a little bit more, but since we are in 2023, this is the perfect time for us to really reflect and go back 2023 years and assess what is it that my ancestors, our ancestors, were doing, have been doing. Because we've been doing a lot, but on a global scale, we haven't been doing anything. And so we can point the fingers at everyone that has disrespected, that has colonized, enslaved, oppressed us over the past 2023 years. But I truly believe and feel like it is time for us collectively to be accountable for our actions, to be accountable for the accounts of our forefathers and mothers, which has led us up to this point. So there's plenty that we have done, but the question is, what is it that we are not doing? There's something that we are not doing. And I'm going to tell you what that thing is in the podcast. And I'm also going to illustrate how our heart collectively and individually have been broken, shattered, and dismembered, and has been left there in those conditions for a very, very long time. Most of us have been born into this pain. We can't shake it. It's a burden that is on us. But we can get through it and finally get over it. And the only way we could do that is go into the spaces that we don't want to go and have conversations that are very, very uncomfortable. But they are necessary. Because why? That is a part of your healing journey. Coach Marie here.